put on a Crusader. Saving silence here. I think I'm gonna want it down there. I'll grab this guy though. Is he the only one that pats? I'm gonna pull this back pretty far back. Oh, I guess I got a good line of sight here. And hopefully group them all up. Like as a free ad supported content too. Okay. Yeah, a little bit, not that bad. Grab burst as much as we can here. What is this? Oh, it's actually a decent amount of reduced damage. Oh, what's that? Oh, I missed it. This is a pretty hard pull. I think I'm actually gonna mount up, take him all the way back there for the LOS. I'm gonna wait for wings as well. Run the Scourge Banger out. No, I keep forgetting to do that. I need to. There's like two you can get, right? Isn't there a SP and a AP one? Oh, it's a disaster. I think I could recover. Maybe. Oh, what was this? Something about my spells. Maybe increased cost. That was pretty sloppy, but it worked out. Not really what I was planning. Probably be running both. Yeah. Yeah, I believe there's SP and AP1. I used the SP1 in Hyjal, but it's been a while. Would definitely be worthwhile. Pretty short raid too, so it lasts what, 30 minutes, I think? 4x4 dev, welcome. Scourge Bane Infusion 15 SP, yeah, that's the one that I was using. 30 minutes, yeah. Just pick up like a few of them and you're, you know, get 2 to 3 and you're good to go for all an axe. It's gonna be really funny doing these heroics later. When we have like, yeah, OGC, ICC, older gear, that kind of stuff. Like already feel really, really strong like compared to all these guys. I wonder if we'll actually need to move for these, like dodge them. I think I'll be okay. And I guess it's kind of easy to just dodge them too, though. Taking 0 damage so far. Alright. Oh, what is his debuff to? Does it reduce move speed? This might actually be the easiest heroic boss I've done so far. Like, my HP isn't even moving. It's only move speed. I'm not even getting cleansed now. Literally like using judgment ways like this whole time. It's pretty crazy. Only 3 rotting on age for 2G each. Yeah, I always just farmed it. It's pretty quick to farm. Put on a little light. So the plan here is go green, and I'm hoping I can kite the final boss around and just keep the dot up, but don't know if it's actually going to work out. We're going to try it. If it does work, it'll probably be like an hour-long fight. And by the end, there will be like 10,000 whelps. I gotta be careful here too. Don't aggro any drakes. Not even need to really move. Yeah, this isn't really doing anything. We're just gonna chill. Let's see. The bulk of the damage is fire. I mean, obviously, I could just move, but I don't feel like it. So I'll just run FR. Guess I'll just focus them. No reason not to. I don't think the construct does a whole lot. They don't do much either, but they do more than the constructor. So I could find protection too. I hate Prog and greatness off that heal. Feels bad. Pop Wings next pack. It's crazy seeing 1339 Sela command hits. So low. Crits, rather. Oh, Hagrid something. That one. Oh no. We can solo it. I think I'm good. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Leeching poison? I'm actually gonna add that to my plater, I think. Oh, aggroed something. Would I aggro? I'm in combat. What am I in combat with? Oh. Guess we're okay. Save wings for boss. Okay, combat. What is it? The hell am I in combat with? Okay. Oh, I guess came close. Let's see, thread the needle. Oh, combat. Almost made it. How much is this? 25k, okay. Boom. Dude, that was good. I'm not sure if this guy's actually gonna do anything. I just dodge things a little bit and I'll be fine. Oh, what's this? So increased damage, so we'll avoid that, I guess. Although he doesn't do any damage to begin with. Yeah, this guy really doesn't do anything. Alright, let's just read it. Damage taken by up to 1800. Guess that's like his entire mechanic. Like if you have that, you can actually take a little bit of damage. If you don't have that, you don't take any damage. How much does this Drake do? Can I just sit in it? Do I even have to move? What about the other thing, but let's see how much this actually does. 1200. Oh man. I'm like running Judgment of Wiz. This is something. I'm not gonna move for the Drake, I don't think. It's gonna hang out. Oh, I didn't even realize they like emanate from him. I thought it was like a certain part of the room. But like it literally just comes from him. Wait, can I just literally move him in a corner? It'll be like really small. Just want to see if it's like super tiny. Oh, well. What a dumb fight. Why can't I loot it? Oh, my bags are full, damn. Sonic, welcome. Something tells me last boss might be a bit tricky. Yeah. What's up, Shrag? Been a while, dude. Yeah, that's That's the whole thing. I'm just not sure if he's actually going to be possible. This is my first attempt. Basically, if kiting him works, it will be doable, but it'll take forever. But if he just has like, 200-yard range or something, then it might just not be doable at all. But this is the final one, dude. So, seeing if I can do it. Been seeing the solos on YouTube. Dude, did you check out the Gundrak one? That was actually the coolest one by far. The X solo. Yeah, the Ek one was super fun. Like kiting him around the whole dungeon. Pulled out the big strats. Had to go get it like a speed Zanza, some speed pots. Everything, dude. When Forge of Souls drop, I usually solo a day of fun solo. And not easy. Dude, that would be a fun one. Get a chance at the hilt too. Sell that for a bunch. I guess I could just solo farm hilt, right? I guess that's a video. Solo farm hilt video. Do you have like a preferred like farm you do for that? Like, do you have a reliable, like, you go into a Saran and pull this and this and this? Also, do you think all 3 of the new dungeons are soloable, or only Forge? At least before you have like ICC gear. I can't really remember the mechanics that well. There might be something that like gates you. Oh, fire on the ground, okay. In base TOC gear, no, you can't solo Halls of Reflection. Okay. Other 2 doable though. Alright. What is like the sticking point on Halls of Reflection? We'll run Frost Aura. Oh, second boss is a DPS check. Okay. Yeah, the trash does seem like it'd be hard. There's like healers and stuff like that in there, if I remember correctly. Those are kind of rough for Pally. DK, I assume not so much, since you at least have like a reliable interrupt. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, plea fell. That's rough. Hmm. So we can throw out a taunt there. A little extra damage. Damn, I lost play again. That sucks. I'll read chat in a sec. I just gotta focus here. Not getting frost bombs. I need to use Wiz too. Redam? Alright, pop plea after this one. Ooh, I thought I got that one. Easy. Oh, I have a quest? Okay. Easy gold. Alright. Sweet. Not enough DPS for last boss. When you're running from the Lich King, won't be able to kill all the trash alone before he reaches you. Okay. Didn't know you could LOS that? Yeah, it's that's what I always do. Don't have to like cat around or sit in Frostbomb. You'd stuck on second boss even before that? Okay. I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I trust you. At least just so I know what I'm dealing with, like how much gear I think I'll need to maybe give it a shot. I don't know, do you think in like full ICC this you can do it? If I got like Havoc's Call and stuff. All right, this is the moment of truth. Also, I want to check if I can like buff the Drake with Mark of the Wild, like when he's flying in. I don't know if he counts as like in your party or not until you're actually like on him. No. Hmm. Let's see. He does get my aura though. Is there anything useful I could do? I don't think so. Oh, I guess that could be a play actually. If he's affected by my aura, you should get extra healing, so I don't know. Could spec and dump Devo. I wonder if Divinity works too. I wonder if he counts as my healing. Maybe in Bis? Okay. Need to be able to bubble stacks on second boss, even with Bis gear. Okay. That's doable. Yada, what's up? How you doing, dude? This is the final heroic, the solo heroic challenge. I'm about to pull Eregos for the first time. I don't know if this is actually possible, but we're gonna find out. I've done everything except Eregos. Well, I have some VH random bosses I'm still trying to get, but today I got the exact same bosses as yesterday, so that didn't work out. But we're gonna keep grinding on that, try to kill all the VH bosses. Okay. I was actually gonna try to stamp scroll. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, that wasn't quick enough. Run it back, run it back. Oh, 10-second cooldown. Wait, did I keep it? I think I have it. Yeah, I got the stamp scroll. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. Might just not work at all. We're gonna find out. Damage is actually kind of low. I think I can afford to actually use the 2. Oh my god, it's actually working so far. Ooh, the enrage. I think we just stay moving on the enrage. Dude, this might actually be possible. Oh my god. It's working. It's working. The big thing is like watching the whelps. Oh, they have really big range. Okay. Oh god, that range is insane actually. I got so many big hits coming to me. Oh god. Yeah, I can't use my 2 anymore. Oh, found the invisible wall. Okay. Oh, they despawned though. Oh man. Oh, lots of damn. Oof, that's rough. Those whelps might actually have infinite range. I think this actually takes you out of the instance if you... Never mind. For some reason, I thought it like zoned you out. Oh man. I may be able to deal with the whelps. I don't know. If I can like roll stacks on whelps and Eregos. That whelp range is insane though. You saw how far away the what was it, arcane missiles? Okay. That's what I was worried about. Infinite range. We'll try. Yeah, we'll try try that again. Oh wait. This is EOE. Went too far. Still need key to get in, Kara. Just open the door, not to actually zone in. Yeah, kite circles around the whelps while dotting them. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think I need to roll stacks. If they're going to be able to attack me from like 200 yards away, I think I gotta roll stacks on everything. Even then, I don't know if it'll really work, but we'll try it. Oh, I can, I should be, when that Drake is flying to me, I should also be able to throw Sank on him. Trying to think what else I can do to like buff the Drake, you know? Can open it without the key for Carrot? You cannot open the door. You need the key for the door, but to actually zone in, you don't need the key anymore. Wait, is there a way to zone in the crypt, like the unfinished crypt thing? Oh, I only got one off. I need to spam it harder. Oh, it probably needs to be cast sequence too. Man, that's kind of quick. It's better though. Let's see. 103k. Get the reduced damage too. It only lasts 10 minutes though, which is actually gonna be a problem. It'll be a bit more HP. It'll last 30 also, which might be the whole fight. Sneak in with Druid. Oh, you could also just die at the regular entrance and res on the other side of the gate, I think, right? Yeah, I need more macro slots too, dude. No need? Okay. Yeah, if the other one works, fine. Man, those kind of working. That's hard though. Just so many of them, you know, that build up. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Maybe the whelps aren't in Infinite Range. Let me see. What is the name of them? Greater Late Whelp. Let me see if Wowhead says the range. I could make a week or a two to help me track the dot on Eregos. Make sure it isn't falling off too. And also like a target macro, so I can easily target him. This is 20-yard range. Oh, this one says 5,000-yard range. Okay. Parentheses, anywhere unlimited. Okay. And flag for ignore line of sight. Okay, so so they have two different arcane bolts. One's a 20-yard range. So I feel like there's something that triggers them using the 5,000-yard range, but normally they do the 20-yard range. That's my guess. So maybe if I just like stay in like kind of a Goldilocks zone, where I'm not too far away that they start using, or sorry, it's 50,000 yards. So maybe I just gotta stay in like that Goldilocks zone where like it doesn't trigger them using the 50,000 yard one, but they're kind of like moving around trying to catch up to me. Kind of like how Eregos is moving, you know? Yeah. Okay. Red or is only melee, right? Am I crazy? Or like physical? Because that'd be huge if I could get some red aura damage. That'll work. I could respec for the empty vote too. Get the 6% extra healing. I think that'll work. Or to tell how many zeros there are that range, right? Oh no, what have I done? Okay. I'm hoping these work while I'm in the vehicle. That'd make it a lot easier. Yeah. Oh man, I want to make these go away actually. We get rid of a few of them. Oh, perfect, dude. It actually does work. Okay. So I can change target easily. That'll help a lot. I'm gonna try doing like a small kite. See if I can like kind of keep the whelps not always attacking. You know? See how it goes. Okay, we're full HP. Oh, my weaker is definitely not working too. I think I messed something up. Yeah, I think I got it down. I can use like 6 each time. And then I gotta refresh on Eregos. Oh, I messed up. Forgot my hotkey. Oh, that's a lot of extra damage. Yeah, those whelps just like build up quick. Hmm. Oh yeah, put as focus. That's right. I forgot to set them as focus. Honestly, that wasn't really too big of a deal. I think just like once there's like 3 groups of whelps, that seems to kind of be the break point. What's up, Bruce? Yeah, final heroic. Final boss, final heroic. Well, I have a couple random bosses I want to do in VH still, but I've cleared VH twice, but I got the exact same set bosses each time. Hmm. Trying to think like what talents I can pick up that could help here. Also, I wonder if the whelps despawn at a certain point. Yeah, that felt pretty good. How much HP do they have too? They have 53k HP. How much is leeching poison? It's like 4,500. Guess that's the base though. It with the eye level it actually increases. 3,900. Beach feels like a grind to get all the bosses. Yeah, it's rough. I'd have to not overcommit the amount of casts you put into each whelp. Oh, you mean yeah, put like 1 stack on each whelp instead of like 3 on one. That could be an idea. Yeah, it definitely seems hard. I'm not convinced it isn't doable yet though. I'm gonna go respec for it though. Because I know for sure I can at least get the Emptivo, a little extra healing. I don't think Divinity's gonna work, but it might. We can try it out. Don't re-up if they're gonna die. Okay, yeah. Oh wait. Keep going to the eye. I wonder if Podge actually works. Alright, we'll respec. Figure out something crazy. Get advanced, you can make a weak or to calculate if your target will die. Oh, yeah, that is pretty beyond what I can do. Let's see. Let me look up glyphs. Maybe there's something that could help. You do glyph a seal of light. I don't think it's gonna count for the Drake healing, but I mean, might as well give it a shot, right? Thought this might be completely impossible, so it's kind of exciting that there's like, I don't know, maybe like 5% chance this is doable. With better gear, I think it will for sure be doable though, later on. Did you actually notice what percent I was getting him to? I haven't really been paying attention to that. Alright, Yada. Oh, get some sushi. Enjoy, dude. Be surprised if anything count for vehicles? I mean, I'm pretty sure Imp Devo will. Because they are actually affected by my auras, I noticed. And it just increases healing taken, so. And you can like put like scroll of stamina and everything on it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure anything that says like increases your healing done like won't work, but like I might as well try it, you know? But anything that increases healing taken, well, not necessarily for me, but at least the aura one will work. Okay. So we'll get Divinity just in case. I don't think it's gonna work though. Don't think anything here possibly be relevant. Okay. Got the Devo. Oh, let's see. I should check to see if Greater Blessing of Sync was usable. Well, yeah, that'd actually be kind of huge. None of this should do anything. What else can we get? Blessed Life shouldn't work. That should only affect me. None of these are gonna do anything. Hodge, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, 3% damage buff from Retro, yeah. I think that will work. Yes, just anybody affected by your aura, and the Drake is affected. I can get Crusade just in case. I don't think that's gonna work. They shouldn't share your own crit, but we'll get it just in case. PC spells can't crit, that won't do anything. Oh, reduces chance to be hit by spells. I doubt this works for the Drake, but it's something that would be worth trying, I guess. Guess I could throw a two-hander on just in case this applies to the Drake. I doubt it. Ginger, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, we'll get that just in case. That won't do anything. Is there actually anything that could do anything here? I feel like no. Highest high level gear. Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, I could swap this. Could call on that. Let's see, do I have another 213 trinket? If I had another 213 trinket, that'd be kind of huge. Oh, the Cons Libram, actually. Cons Libram's 213. Yeah, we might have some decent increase in eye level, actually. Could be a difference maker. I think I'm 213 in like everything, at least. 226 in couple. I don't think there's any BOE 213 trinket, right? Oh, if I can get this. Auras also increase casting speed. That would reduce my GCD slightly. I mean, it's not nothing. Yeah, Heroic Oculus is the final heroic solo I need. I'm trying to optimize for the final boss. It seems extremely difficult, but maybe doable. I don't think anything here could possibly have an effect. Was there anything in Prot? Yep, final Infinity Stone. That's it. I don't know. I don't think there's actually anything else that has a chance of working. I got 3 like aura pickups though, so I mean that's 3 things like that should work. If Divinity actually ended up working, that'd be huge. Alright, that's the build, dude. Never before seen build. 0.2546. Okay, what was I gonna do? I feel like oh yeah, I was just gonna buy a 2-hander. Just in case. I really doubt 2-hand weapon spec will work, but you never know. Pulling out all the stops. Oh, actually, that'll lower my eye level. Yeah, that's not even worth trying. Okay. So don't even worry about that. Man. I could get a 213 epic trinket. That'd be huge. Oh yeah, gonna grab the cons Libram too. Guess I could get like a Battle Master trinket. Or maybe the new PvP trinket. Got too many damn Librams, dude. Yes, dude, thank you for the sub. What's with the best paladin? I don't know about that, but I am a paladin. Alright, 213. I got the epic achievement. I didn't even know I needed that. Wait, wasn't my old one epic? This is epic too. Is it? Oh, it's got to be 213. Okay. Just never equipped that. Okay. A little bit of an eye level bump. I mean, that's not nothing. A little bit of an eye level bump. Got 3 aura buffs that I'm pretty damn confident are going to work. And then some other things that probably won't work, but we'll see. And let me see if I can buff the eye level a little bit more too. Need a bag out it. I know. I keep forgetting to get one, dude. For the last like 10 years. Okay. Oh, only 21k? Oh, it's I level 200 now. Whoops. Oh, these ones are 213. 43k. I mean, we're going all in, right? We gotta get the 213 trinket. Anything else? 213, 213. I think everything's 213. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually gonna get that trinket. We're going all in. See if we can do this. Man. I do need to go Wear Grasp though to do that. It's kind of a bummer. We can get there quick though. Is that greatness? It sure is, dude. I got one on my warrior now too. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Stonekeeper shards. Thanks. So all heroics except Doc? Yes. Everything except Doc. This is the final one. I got a couple random bosses I want to still get in VH, but yeah, I've cleared VH though 2 times. Exact same bosses both times, but honestly now it's even easier. I did most of those solos before I had like greatness and strength gemming. Everything feels way easier now that I have like greatness and strength gems. Okay. How long have I been out of the instance? I'm actually gonna zone in just so it doesn't reset trash. I don't want a soft reset. I'm not sure how long it's been. Zog doable. Last boss seems hard. That's what we're working on right now. Everything else was really easy. It kind of got it down to a point where it feels like it might be possible. So I'm kind of just optimizing right now and like going all in, seeing if I can get the little bit I need, you know? Oh no. Flew over the shield. Never fly over the shield. I'm just zoning in really quick so it doesn't soft reset and trash respawns. Too bad all the damage is arcane too. If I had like a working aura, that'd be amazing. There was some way for me to get like some resist on that Drake, that'd be huge. Could have a druid like come in and mark me, but that'd be cheating. The Drake only scales based on eye level, right? It won't get like a portion of your resist. So that'd be kind of amazing. Yeah, I don't think so either. I have to remember to like, write myself a reminder to like change all this stuff. Oh man, it was like 42k, right? Wait. Okay. All right. Find the trinket, then we're back in. For anybody that's just joining, I'm just maximizing eye level for the final boss. So my Drake is a little bit better. Grabbing the PvP trinket, then I'm going back in. This doesn't affect it at all, does it? There's nothing weird like I should be using a certain tabard or anything. 54th and Decapitator, welcome guys. And Delayed Back, welcome everybody. Ever heard of tabards affecting it? Something weird where like shirts sometimes counted. I can test it really easily too though. Like just dismount and remount, see if the HP changes, you know? Not bad investment since you need eye level set for Flame Leviathan. Yeah, exactly. It's not bad at all. Although by then, hopefully I'll have like a 226 trinket I could use. I think I'm just doing accuracy. I already have conviction. Yeah, little bump, 214 now. Be right back 1 second. I think for Fury Warrior, if you equip a second two-hander with lower eye level, your gear score goes down. Yeah, because it averages them, right? Mathematically impossible unless you have Explorer's Tabard. Oh my god. Can you imagine? I actually have a Tabard I could try. I guess I don't even have one with me. Crazy this teleport is still in. How long has it been? A month and a half? I'm gonna put one of the target macros on by buying 2. Let's see, which one's which? Okay. Yeah, E for Whelp, R for Eregos. Let's try to renege your version. I know, right? Feels weird. Running up a Zeppelin tower and not having to wait for a Zeppelin. You're gonna try other Drakes if it works with Emerald. Phew. That'd be kind of crazy. Maybe with higher eye level. Yeah, maybe later on for sure. That'd be crazy. I don't know, if you had like 250 eye level, maybe you can just kill him quick enough that it won't matter. Like, you'd have enough HP and do enough damage. Could be. Forgot I lost my Drake. Alright, so at the very least, I should have, you know, a little more HP, a little more damage. I think the healing scales too, right? And then from the aura, we're going to get some damage. We're going to get some haste. So we'll get a few more casts off. Do a little more damage too. Yeah. So much HP? 102.7. Just wanted to try. Let's see. Oh, did I not put the seal of light in? Just in case. I'm trying a bunch of things right now. I'm not expecting a lot of them to work, but I think for sure the aura buffs will work. Because it did look like the Drake was affected by my aura. Are you kiting him so he never gets a cast off? Haven't been here long, so haven't seen your attempts. So fighting him himself is not an issue at all. It's the whelps. If the whelps are too far away, they have a 50,000 yard range arcane bolt. So what I'm basically doing, I'm kind of going around in circles. It's causing Eregos to like cast occasionally, and then he like stops to chase and then cast. The whelps having infinite range though is the big issue though. So I'm trying to run my dots on my healing dot on as many whelps as I can and keep it on Eregos. I've got a target Eregos, target whelps macro, so I can go back and forth easy. And I have a weak aura that'll track the stacks on Eregos too. And now I've got higher eye level too. Yeah, the whelps are infinite range, 50,000 yard range. Otherwise, this would be a really, really easy solo. That is the only hard part. And then when you're forced to, you know, stay near them, they've really built up and you're dealing with a lot of whelps. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna try. Okay, now we put the shirt on. Does that change anything? It was 102.7. 102.7. Okay, it doesn't change anything. See if we can get sync on him too. No, it doesn't count as in party. So it could only do a single target. It feels like it's gonna be a really long fight, so I want a buff that's, you know, gonna be sustainable for the entire time. So I think I am just gonna do the stam. I'll put on the Drums of the Wild just in case it works out. I'm expecting, let's see. Let me just double check this. Okay. So okay, still 102.7. So I think it's just purely eye level. I don't think anything else will affect him. Buff the Drake with Pally Power. Counts as a warrior. I don't think he counts as like in my party until I'm actually on him though. Is the issue. Yeah. It's not actually in my party until I'm mounted and can't buff. I can throw a stam scroll on him, which is what I have been doing. So remember that ideally you want to refresh dots right near your end and stack it up that way on multiple. Yep. Still killing them fast enough. Yep, yep. Yeah. Yeah, that is the like pro play. I just don't know that I'm actually gonna be able to manage that, you know? Oh, let me relog too, because I added the leeching poison to Plater. Usually it doesn't actually work until you relog though. I'm gonna try to keep the stacks up on the whelps, but it's probably just gonna end up being on random whelps. I'll do what I can though to try to keep it going. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I could look at some like Warlock kind of weak aura. Turn it into a leeching poison weak aura. It's a crazy amount of nameplates. It's a lot to manage. Traveling day trader, welcome. Okay. Alright. I think we're ready. Guess I'll go up there, just maximize time. Never found a weak Warlock weaker that does that for Classic. Oh. There's gotta be something, right? Especially with Affliction, like a meta class right now, spec. Okay. I think we're ready. A shot. Let's wait till he gets max HP. How's your night going? Going really well. Just trying to get this heroic Oculus solo done. Last boss is really, really tough though. So I don't know if it's possible. It will for sure be possible at some point, just maybe not with the gear I have now. Good multi-dot one, but doesn't give you a frame to target them. That's a bummer. That's exactly what I need. Okay. Alright. See how much we're healing for here. Oh, it's not letting me set him as focus either. That's annoying. Oh, I need to be kiting as well. Whoops. Been too long since my last attempt. Also forgot what my hotkeys were. Okay. I just gotta get these hotkeys done again. It's just gonna take a little practice. Oh, lost our stack on Eregos. Okay. I just gotta get better at these hotkeys. Also, I think my kite's better now. Actually, maybe it's not. The whelps, like, aren't attacking. Maybe this is actually what I need to do. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Enrage plus whelps. Okay. Yeah, I messed that one up pretty bad. I was trying to remember the new hotkeys and everything. I also might look into that, like, not kiting Eregos, but just kiting the whelps. I wonder if there is, like, kind of a Goldilocks zone you can get in that will cause them to not actually really attack. I think I can deal with only Eregos damaging me, and like occasional whelps. Really just the whelp damage stacking up. That's the rough part. Oh, I ran to the eye again. How come most Prot Paladins prefer Broken Promise over Last Laugh? Isn't Last Laugh more DPS and also fast swing speed? Yeah, we actually don't like it as much because it's fast. So Seal of Vengeance, instant damage, and Seal of Command are based on weapon damage, and they aren't normalized. So slow weapons do crazy damage, and you end up doing more damage with SOV instant or Seal of Command than the increase in Hammer of the Righteous or auto attack damage from like a higher DPS fast weapon. Increased SOV instant and increased command damage outweigh that. Another thing, it reduces the amount of parry haste you get to. That's pretty minor, but it's something. All right. Another shot. Yeah. Yeah, the whelps I noticed weren't really attacking. So I'm gonna give that another shot. Just do small circles and see if I can make that work. Yeah, no worries. It is kind of confusing. It's a little weird. Okay. Let's do it. Just gonna heal up. Okay. Guess I can cat him right now while I'm waiting on whelps. Gotta remember to focus him too, like before the fight. for some reason isn't letting me end the fight. Up damage is so crazy. I mean, kiting him kinda works. What if I tried red to deal with the whelps? I'd have to take like no damage though. Actually, there's like evasive charges, right? I'm gonna give red a shot. Kinda wonder about that. Helps a lot. Actually, yeah, Broken Promise on Prot Paladin. Was stressing over getting that stuff. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like for Ulduar week 1, it would be nice to have last laugh, just for extra survivability stats. When you're fighting bosses that are like hitting way, way harder. But yeah, in terms of like damage and threat though, Broken Promise is really, really good. Overall base. Dude, I always run to the eye, what the hell? Unholy DKs in guild, we're getting last laugh first. Yeah, that makes sense. That's another nice part about Prot Paladin taking Broken Promise. The DKs just get their last laugh, easy peasy. Oh, I was gonna go get red. Let me do that. I kind of think red might actually be doable, like the more I think about it. Runkle Punch. Oh, dude. Crush Kill Destroy. What's up, man? We got some Grop royalty. Thank you for the raid. Oh shit. So, for those of you joining, I've been trying to solo every heroic as a prop ally. I've done every single one except Oculus. I'm on the final boss of Oculus. As you might expect, he's really difficult. Happy Wednesday. People tell me you're a cool guy. I try, man. I've heard good things about you as well. Rob for the win, though. How was your stream? What were you up to tonight? Doing Fury Warrior things? I love it, dude. I have a Fury Warrior alt. I love Fury Warrior. It sucks that it's so bad right now. I'm just waiting. Once we get a little further along, it'll be pumping. Okay, so one thing I'm doing here, I'm putting a scroll of Stam on the Drake, like as it's flying to me. That's the only way I've found I can actually buff it. Well, I can put Pally Blessings on it, but this is going to be a long fight if it actually works out. So I'm not doing Sank, because I want a buff that's going to be on me the entire time. Thank you for the follows, everybody, by the way. Recklessness. Rush, kill, destroy. Tyrant. Runkle punch. Make it Fury Warrior great again every week, dude. I love it. Ramus, welcome. Okay. Let's see. This is my first time trying the red Drake. Green Drake wasn't totally working out. Does Drake scale with item level? It does, yeah. So I got all my highest high level gear on to make it a little bit stronger. Yeah, I was playing around with the Green Drake. Eregos himself isn't a big deal at all. It's the whelps he spawns. They have a 50,000 yard range. So the damage just becomes too much when there's like a lot of them. But I'm trying out the red Drake because I can sort of like kite Eregos a little bit. So that's kind of my plan. I think I'm gonna try to keep up evasive maneuvers. And I'm gonna try to chain off the whelps onto Eregos, so I don't actually have to be in range of him to like damage him. So hopefully he won't be damaging me, and I can chain damage from the whelps onto him. That's the goal. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but the green wasn't totally working out. I think it will be doable with like better gear later on though. Maybe I don't even worry about this. Wait, dude, this is actually working. What the hell? Oh my god, dude, this is actually working. Holy shit. How do you actually get evasive charges? Does anybody know? I just like randomly have them sometimes, and I don't really know why I get them. Evasive maneuver. Dude, it's working. It's working. Oh, I got hit there though. Uncle Pudge, thank you for the sub. Can't believe that works. I know, right? Ooh, I messed up though. They got out of range. Got hit again there. It's definitely possible though. I might not get this time because I messed up a couple times, but definitely possible. So it looks like it's a timer for like when the whelps use the 50,000 yard range attack. Because like they aren't doing it right now, but like when I was Green Drake, they were doing it. Red Drake for the win, dude. Oh, I got hit there. That was bad. I wasn't enraged though. We got some HP to spare, so definitely making some mistakes, but I think I can do it. Like this pull. I know I can definitely do it now though. Ooh, that was bad. I'm gonna take hits here. Yeah. Ooh, that was real bad. Gotta pay more attention to when evasion drops. Okay, we can pull this out. We can pull this out. Day shift. Dude, it could happen. Oh no, I forgot to evasion. Okay, we're good, we're good. So yeah, if you guys need Amber and Emerald Void, I guess this is an easy way to do that. Solo. Oh, get it up. Ooh, I don't know if I got that. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Let's fucking go, dude. All right, that's it. We got every single heroic soloed. Phase 1. It's all done. We got everything. 12 out of 12. Ooh, Pyro, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Carsa, thank you for the sub. Crush, Kill, Destroy, thank you for the sub. Nugs, thank you for the follow. Jimps, thank you for the follow. All right, we did it. We did it. They said it couldn't be done, but we did it. Nolan, Boycard, thank you for the follows. That's it, 12 out of 12. How long was the fight? Let's see. I think I buffed right before it, so it was probably like